Dying Light. The Beast has the most diverse world in the franchise. Director Nathan Lemaire confirmed that Dying Light, the Beast will feature the most diverse world in the franchise, centered around the smaller but densely packed Castor Woods. In contrast to the primarily urban settings of previous games, this new standalone spinoff will take place in a rural valley inspired by the Swiss Alps, allowing for a variety of new biomes. Dying Light. The Beast is fundamentally smaller and shorter than its two predecessors. Whereas many players took around 30 to 40 hours to beat the first two games, Dying Light, the Beast will look to offer a more brisk experience, with Techland estimating that the main story will take closer to 20 hours for most players to complete. The main setting of the game, Castor Woods, includes several distinct areas that each offer a unique environment and gameplay experience. A dense tourist town with buildings that still offer ample opportunity for parkour and verticality. The Beast will also see the return of Kyle Crane, the protagonist of the first game, who has been infected with zombie DNA, which can allow him to use zombie-like abilities in combat. Wilderness areas, including a national park and forests, that challenge players to find new parkour paths and utilize the new off-road vehicle. Swamps and farmlands, which create additional terrain for players to navigate. Industrial zones, offering a mix of natural and man-made obstacles. Lemaire mentions the Beast's open-world map, quaintly named Castor Woods, is home to an old town, a village, and an industrial area, but there are also some swamps and farmlands players will get to poke around in as well. With Castor Woods, we have created probably the most diverse world we have ever created for this franchise. He also talked about how these areas are loaded with hidden secrets and collectibles players will be able to discover as they explore. The more varied environment and smaller map size serve a specific purpose, to deliver a more focused and intense survival horror experience. Game director Nathan Lemaire highlighted that the team wanted to recapture the fear of the original Dying Light. Key details on how the new setting impacts the game include: recapturing the fear. The game's new setting and tighter scope are intended to bring back the tension and fear that players experienced in the first Dying Light. Return of Kyle Crane. The story brings back protagonist Kyle Crane from the first game, who has been held captive for 13 years and subjected to brutal experiments. The new setting and plot will explore his evolving character. Beast Mode. As a result of his experimentation, Crane can tap into superhuman abilities in a beast mode, though he must manage his rage to control it. Greater focus on guns. Unlike previous games, the Beast will have a greater emphasis on firearms, which will be balanced to feel as powerful as the melee combat.